Welcome to Stupid Meat Eater Comments. This video series presents some of the amazingly stupid comments by non-vegan YouTubers on my channel's debates and videos. Here are this week's top 5 picks. This week's comments are read to you by YouTuber Hawk Solaris. Thank you for your contribution. Check out his channel and videos here and don't forget to subscribe. Kimberly starts this week off with,
"No person can be a vegan. The government allowed 100% meat-free food on the market after a while and sickness happened throughout the USA. The government had research done on it. The report came back. It's the lack of the meat. After that, the government did a secret law to the vegan places that they have to put 2 to 5% meat in all vegan meals and do not have to list it if it's labelled vegan because it is the health of the people. Look it up. I'm not lying."
Where in the world did you hear such nonsense? Are you telling me that fruits, vegetables, nuts, legumes, and fungi contain meat? Are you suggesting that all prepared foods must contain animal products? Not only is it entirely implausible that the government would do something like this, it's entirely impossible to keep it hidden. Any company making food for the public would have to be informed about such an odd regulation, and therefore everyone from multinational companies to small businesses would need to know. This would be impossible to keep secret. Also, if it is such a grand secret, how is it that you know of it? There is no conspiracy by any government to sneak meat into vegan foods. There is no research showing the need to do something so absurd. I would suggest that you head over to Dr. Michael Greger's YouTube channel, Nutrition Facts, and check out all the great vegan nutrition videos he uploads showcasing the latest scientific nutritional studies. Next we have Terminator Gur with,
"If cows didn't want to be eaten, they shouldn't be made of beef. Less that 5,000 cows a day to feed 350 plus million people. I'd say that's not too bad at all. One day I did eat meat. I worked construction, and the next day I couldn't lift what I needed to. Beef helps replenish the body's muscle. I know there are other ways, that's fine, but beef does it for me."
Do you realize that humans are also made out of meat? Meat is defined in the Oxford Dictionary as the flesh of an animal, typically a mammal or bird, as food. Humans are animals and we are made of the same stuff as other mammals. By your logic, we should all become cannibals, because if humans didn't want to be eaten, then they shouldn't be made out of meat. In the USA, in 2011, 39 million cows were slaughtered. That comes to 106,849 cows a day, not the 5,000 you were claiming. Regardless of the number of cows killed, not one of them was needed to feed the human population. We humans do not have a nutritional requirement to eat other animals. Let me repeat this again because it's very important. Humans do not have a nutritional requirement to eat other animals. None. Zip, zero, zilch. This is not just my opinion, but facts supported by the latest scientific studies. In regards to your claim you tried going without meat for a day and you ended up feeling weak, what did you actually eat? If you starved yourself by eating super low-calorie food or junk food, I would not be surprised in the slightest you didn't feel well the next day. You need to eat a balanced vegan diet, not just eat what you typically do with no meat. You can easily get enough protein in your meals if you eat a variety of vegan foods and eat enough calories. You have judged veganism based on a half-ass, misinformed attempt. Here's an idea. Read some vegan books, listen to a wide range of great podcasts, and spend some time watching videos and educating yourself on the matter. Next up, we have Javier 600,000 who said,
"I'm sorry, but us meat lovers are here to stay, and we are not going to convert to vegan. I am an athlete, so I need to have meat. Sorry, Beth."
You can always spot the incredibly lazy people trolling the YouTube comment section. If you would spend less than 10 minutes with Google, you would have discovered all the top-level athletes who are completely vegan. At the Toronto Vegetarian Food Festival this past September, I witnessed Patrick Bebauman, a German vegan strongman, break the Guinness World Record for the heaviest yoke carried 10 meters. How much did he lift? 550 kilograms, or over 1,200 pounds. That's right, a vegan beat the world record for this event. No other human has ever officially reproduced the same feat. You know who also was at this event? UFC champ James Wilkes, a vegan. NHLer George Larocque, also a vegan. Rich Roll, an ultra-marathon star and, guess it, vegan. How about do a search for UFC's Mac Danzig, Ironman triathlete Brandon Brazier, former boxer Mike Tyson, and so many others who are all vegan. All you need to do is spend some time with Google and you could easily dispel any stereotypes regarding veganism and athletic performance. Alex Kagel made it onto this week's list with,
Hey Gary, what's the difference between a tuna who is horrifically bitten in half by a shark and one who's caught sustainably and selectively then killed and prepared in a loving way that respects the animal?
Although this comment was directed at Gary Yourofsky, a vegan activist and speaker, I will answer it in his place. What's the difference? The shark has a nutritional requirement to eat other animals, while humans do not. Also, I'm not sure if sharks have the ability to make moral decisions, but I know that we do. On to Alex's comment regarding sustainable catch. That is absolute nonsense. The world's oceans are being emptied at an alarming rate. If the ocean's ecosystem fails, life as we know it on the planet will end. Ocean life is central to the health of all life. Alex also claims that aquatic animals are caught selectively, however this could not be further from the truth. Bycatch, which are the animals unintentionally caught by fishing trawl vessels, is a serious issue. Shrimp trawling is the #1 offender. These trawling fisheries catch 2% of the world's total catch of all fish by weight, but produce more than 1/3 of the world's total bycatch. Dolphins, porpoises, whales, sea turtles, and even albatrosses are seriously affected by entanglement in fishing nets and lines. This is far from selective fishing. Lastly, Alex claims that the death, dismemberment, and boiling, frying, baking of an animal's body is okay because it's done in a loving way that respects the animal. What kind of warped sense of love and respect do you hold? There is no respect in taking the lives of sentient beings when there is absolutely no need to do so, and causes them and the environment so much harm. And lastly, Mr. Awesome 514 had this to say.
I have nothing but respect for the animals I kill. No matter how much you may slander hunters for the sake of self-glorification, you cannot take that from me.
Oh, the irony. With a name like Mr. Awesome, you wouldn't think he should be criticizing anyone else about self-glorification. He claims to have nothing but respect for animals he kills, yet, just like the previous commenter Alex Kagel, Mr. Awesome has a skewed sense of respect. There is nothing respectful about hiding in a bush, wearing camouflage, using scents and special whistles that mimic an animal's call, and high-powered rifles. There is nothing respectful about killing innocent defenseless animals in their natural habitat so that you can feel empowered and excited. It takes a real man to murder innocent life for no other reason than sport. Sure, some hunters will claim that they are environmentalists and conservationists, but that is utterly nonsense spouted to try to justify their actions. Hunting is only about guns and killing. Perhaps in our distant past we needed to hunt and kill animals for our survival, but the large majority of people on this planet no longer need to live that way. Hunting is a blood sport, idealizing death and destruction and nothing more. It embodies the epitome of disrespect, as it's entirely unnecessary and cruel. There you have it, 5 stupid comments from 5 different YouTubers. Which comment would you vote to win the Dumbass of the Week award? Would it be 1. Kimberly's claim of government conspiracy in requiring vegan foods to contain meat? 2. Terminator Gur who thinks that if cows didn't want to be eaten then they shouldn't be made out of beef? 3. Javier 600,000 who thinks you need meat to be an athlete? 4. Alex Kagel who claims that eating aquatic animals is sustainable and respectful? Or 5. Mr. Awesome 514 who supposedly has nothing but respect for the animals he murders for fun? Please leave your votes and comments below, and if you enjoyed this video, remember to press the like button and share. If you would like to submit a video or audio reading of an upcoming stupid comment, send me a private message. Thanks for watching. Want to see more? Click subscribe and keep an eye out for the next stupid comments video coming out next Friday. Follow me on my brand new Facebook, Twitter, and Google Plus pages. Links are in the description. Lastly, head over to my channel and check out all the debates, presentations, and videos.